Good news, y'all. The car that was previously behind me that I was bitching about is no longer behind me because of all my shit talk. I'm sure that's what it was. Didn't have anything to do with your slow ass driving. Yep, it's because I was talking smack in this vehicle and they must have heard it. Who knows what type of technology they're gonna have that can do crazy shit like that, you know? I really don't like technology, you guys. I'm not a fan of it. I realize that there are really cool things that we can do, but my issue with technology is, what is it taken away from us, you know? Nobody ever asks that question. They need to ask that question whenever they invent products and they put them out into the public. They need to ask themselves this question: what will be subtracted because we add this to society? Will we lose more than we gain? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I hate the fucking state! Oh my God! This happens like so many times all throughout the day. I'm just constantly bitching about how the government can't get anything done. Like, fix the roads! So annoying. Because I've had to make 2 separate trips to the discount tire up the street. I am so lucky that there's a discount tire right up the street from me, because I've had 2 screws in my tires that I literally just replaced like 3 months ago, something like that. And it cost me a fuck ton of money to replace all my tires. But because the government can't do their fucking job. And the thing is, what kills me is that so many people, they always say the same shit. Whenever you suggest like the government getting smaller or just not existing, period, point blank, you know, whenever you suggest that, people get all up in arms because they don't know what we would do. What would we do without the longG people pretending that they care for us and are gonna do shit for us? What would we do without them? What would we do? I don't know how to function without a bunch of bureaucrats lying to me and telling me that they're gonna do stuff for me that they're never gonna do. I don't know what to do if they don't do that. That's why they hated what's-his-face so much, because he was a lot more blunt. And personally, I would rather you be blunt. I would rather you be like just totally real with me and tell me, yeah, we're gonna fuck you in the ass. And then I'll be like, okay, hold on, let me get the lube. You know? Because at least then I'll be prepared. But see, so many people, they love that. The more screwed over they get, the more they can tell themselves that, oh, this must be for the greater good. This must be because they really, really love us. That's why they won't let us run a business. That's why they won't let us do things the way that we think they should be done, you know? Like, just the audacity that so many people have to like try to tell other people what to do and how they need to live their lives and how they need to raise their kids, and you shouldn't do this, you should do that, you know? It's like, I'm very opinionated and I talk a bunch of smack all the time, but at the end of the day, and you know how much I hate that saying, at the end of the day, I don't tell people what they can and cannot do or how they should or shouldn't raise their kids, you know? Because it's none of my fucking business. So I might rant and rave on this channel, but I'm not gonna tell you that you shouldn't hit your kids, or that, you know, I can have my opinions over here, but it really doesn't matter, like, what I think about the way that you raise your kids. Like, my opinion has nothing to do with your children. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous how people will get so upset just because somebody has an opinion, even though they're not stressing that, okay, this opinion has to be implemented. And I mean, I'm probably the most non-aggressive person you'll ever meet. Like, I absolutely hate that people feel the need to, like, tell everybody what's up, you know? It's like I've said before, who do these people think they are? God. Obviously, if you were on the wake up, I missed what it said. If you were on the wake up list, I think it said something like that. If you were on the wake up list, shout thank you. You know, I'll be honest, sometimes, I'll be really honest. Sometimes I wish I didn't wake up. And a lot of people, they stress the opposite of that, you know? Like what I just read on that church billboard. You know, we should be grateful to just be here. And I get all that. Like, we should be grateful for things that a lot of people aren't grateful for. You know, but at the same time, if you have a vast amount of information that seemingly nobody else seems to possess, like, seemingly nobody else seems to possess. Oh, shut up. Yeah, if you have a vast amount of information, but nobody else has it, seemingly nobody else has it, and you know that this information would positively impact society, and that if people just took your crazy harebrained advice, they would be so much better off. But instead, they choose not to take it. They choose to label you and say that you are either too idealistic or too unrealistic. I am not blinded by ideology, you guys. In fact, I can't stand ideologies, because very rarely are they ideal anyway. But I don't have an ideology. I just have solutions. But people would rather go along with an ideology than go along with actual solutions. For example, this is a solution that a lot of people don't like. They don't want this solution, but it's a solution. If people stop voting in general elections, they wouldn't have any power, and it would be obvious that the elites are, like, controlling everything, you know? If nobody voted. And, like, that's the thing about it. People are like, well, what do you think we should do? We should do something else over here that's better than what they have over there. Like, they don't understand, like, the concept of capitalism and the concept of, like, you know, competition and, like, okay, so if you have something to offer that's better than something that is being offered as, like, okay, that's the solution, but if more people see, okay, no, it's not, this thing over here makes more sense, then they'll choose to use that thing. Because, they'll see that it's more effective than the other thing. Now, I'm not that smart of a person, but I'm smart enough to know that this crap that they call capitalism is not capitalism at all. This is not a free market. I mean, it hasn't been, though. It's not just about what's going on now. Like, it has not been the system that people keep thinking that it is. they just vilify it because that's what they're told to do by Carl with a K. And they haven't questioned anything that they've been told. So naturally, they have a very negative opinion of something that brings more people out of poverty and gives more people hope and opportunity than any other system. But because it has its flaws, you know, well, every system has its flaws. Every single thing on planet Earth has its flaws. Except Yeshua. Yeshua was the only one without flaws. But yeah, so look at this shit, y'all. This whole thing is coffee. Nothing but black coffee. But yeah, man. Like, I have actual solutions. Practical solutions. You hate technology? You hate the direction everything's going? Okay, destroy it. Destroy all the stuff that you have that is moving us further and further in the direction of hellfire and damnation. Okay? Like, you have the decision in your own personal life. You could cut these things out that are very negative and destructive. Not just self-destructive, but destructive on a universal level. You have the option. But you choose every single day to take all the opportunity that you have and throw it out the window and say, no, I don't have any power over this. The only way that things are going to change is if the powers that be do something different, you know? And it's like you're relying on the same garbage people to fix problems that they created. I mean, it just does not make sense to me, but anyway, we're going to go.